Okay, welcome. Getting a little out of our lane here tonight, and if you were just watching us, we were breaking cards, so it's probably a little confusing to you that we've got this out. I've already opened it. Sorry, box has been cracked. But no,
And sleeved.
Yeah, and sleeved because I'm notorious for sleeving my cards on my games here. So just wanted to welcome everybody back if you're joining back up with us or if it's your first time here. Thanks for joining us. This is Dan with Crack the Packs with Mrs. Crack the Packs with us.
Hello.
And we're looking to play Sagrada tonight. We're going to play maybe a game or two. Hey, Jake, nice to have you just lurking. Hopefully we can introduce you to another hobby we love, which is board games. But we're going to stream us playing. We'll probably try to forget that you guys are there because we're just going to play a couple of games. Introduce everybody to something new every couple of weeks, stuff that we love. And a game that we bought. When did we buy this?
Did I get it for you for your birthday?
Yeah, probably. So in December.
Like yeah.
So we've probably been playing this.
Maybe
Maybe Christmas too. I can't remember. Birthday or Christmas. My birthday is in December, so they often get kind of mixed up. But we got this, and this has been a game we've played nonstop since we've gotten it. It's super fast. It's quick. It's easy. I think the rules are easy to pick up on, and it's a game that you can generally play within 30 minutes, start to finish. We'll try to go a little slower tonight just to make sure everybody, if you have questions, ask them in the chat. If you are curious about what we're doing, or if you want to tell us we're playing it wrong, that's also an option. You can say you're doing it the wrong way. This is how you should do it. I don't know. Do you want to talk about how you feel about the game?
It's definitely one of my favorites. Top 5. Maybe even top 3. Like, favorite games of all time. It's just pretty, and it's easy.
Yeah, it is pretty.
I don't know. It's different from the other games that we played. I don't think we really... Do we have another dice strategy?
No, we don't have... As far as dice games go, off the top of my head, there's zombie dice.
Oh, yeah, we have zombie dice.
But that's more like you're just kind of rolling and not trying to strike out. I don't know what the genre would be, but more like a craps type game. But no, this is definitely... So we're going to try to just be real brief on the description and jump right into playing. The object is you're going to be given... throughout the game, you're going to be given a... few cards, color achievement cards, action items that you can take, and points. So how you'll score points throughout the game. You have your 2-player boards. You actually have 4-player boards overall. I picked the blue and the red tonight because Yahtzee. Yeah, Yahtzee's a great dice game. Great thinking, Jake. It's a great game. Yeah, it's a classic game. You know what's funny about us? We don't own we don't own very many classic games.
No, we don't.
It's just not really our style. But Yahtzee is one that I've played a lot. I don't really think of Yahtzee as a boring game. I think of Monopoly as a boring game. But not Yahtzee, actually. Now that you say that, I think I'm going to go buy it. Because I definitely have memories as a kid of like jotting down all your Yahtzees that you got.
Yes.
On the little, you'd always run out of the paper. Mm-hmm. And back then you didn't have the internet to save your butt when you needed more. So you had to rough it out by, just writing it down on a blank piece of paper. So object of the game is obviously, we're hipster gamers for sure. Object of the game is you're going to be given a multitude of cards. So if you want to put the dice up, we'll kind of kick in. We'll put the Sagrada card up. And we're going to pull all the cards down and kind of set up the board for first time play. So the first thing that you're going to be given are your board cards. As you can imagine, these are color coordinated. You could probably take a gander that yellow means you have to put a yellow tile there. Red means you have to put a red. These are locked to particular numbers or stained glass. 5, 2, 1. So you can put any color there.
Shades.
Shades. They're called shades. So these are your shade spaces. You have to put a 5 on the 5, a 2 on the 2, a 1 on the 1. You can put any color there. But one of the objects of the game is you can't have the same color dice touching any of the ones beside it. You can go diagonal, but you cannot go where it's touching a full side. Mm-hmm. Same thing with the number. So if you put a 2 here, you won't be able to play a 2 here. So you've got to be careful. You kind of got to think ahead. And say, like, what do I, want to fill up first? Obviously, the blank ones are kind of like wild cards. You can put anything you want there, but it takes some, you got to do some thinking when you're pulling die. And we'll get to that in just a little bit. But let's just draw, and we're going to draw 2 of these cards a piece, and then we're going to pick. And there's something special about these cards. You probably noticed at the bottom. So I'm going to have you close your eyes and pick 2. All right. Put your 2 out for everybody to see. And I'm just going to close my eyes and pick 2. I think I'm picking 2 here. I might have got one more. Oh, there we go. And we'll put these guys over to the side. We're done with them for now. So both sides have their own unique stained glass window. And then there's some tokens down at the bottom. These bottom are going to give you essentially points to spend during the game for certain actions. And if you have any left over at the end of the game, they give you an additional point. So
it's also a difficulty indicator.
Yeah, it is also a difficulty indicator. Good point. 6s are the hardest on the boards to complete. I think 3 is the lowest, or maybe 2.
Yeah, 3.
The easiest to complete or finish. I'll be honest, I don't think 6s or 5s are that difficult to complete. I've had really good success of completing almost every one that I've done.
Yeah.
But I will say, like, I have had games where I've had 6s and totally just missed the mark. So always be careful. And of course, with that being said, I'm going to take a 6. I'm not even going to look at my other card. I've got a 6 here. I'm going to take it.
I don't think I have a 6. I'm just going to take this 5 here.
So what's cool? Game will just slide right on in. And now we've got our stained glass ready to go. I'm going to take my 3 out of there, and another 3 to get me to 6. And what was yours?
I need 5.
You need 5 here. And I'll be doing this. If you want to take the next card and explain it.
Ooh, some of these are next.
Oh, whoops! Did I have them mixed up? So I didn't put them up well enough last time.
All right, now these cards. This is your personal mission, basically, for the game. Each person is dealt 1. You want to just pick one at random?
Yeah, I'll just pull one out at random. And my mission, and we're not gonna show Anastasia what we're playing for, but this is what Dan's going for. And I'm gonna turn around and let you show what you're going for.
Oops. There we go. Okay. So that's the colors that I need to collect for my stained glass window.
Yep, and same for me. I've got to get that color too. In fact, I've already forgotten.
For extra points.
Yeah, that's for extra points at the end of the game. So I'm just going to stick that guy away. And while you're doing that one, I'll shuffle and do these. So you'll let you go on that one.
All right. So you get 3 of these.
And these are?
These are basically how you're going to get points throughout the game. How are you going to get more points?
Hey, thanks, Will, for subscribing. I think I know that, Will.
I can't remember. What's the exact name of these?
These are just these are your victory point cards.
Victory.
So at the top, you have 3 assorted, and these are the objectives you're tracing to get points. The first one being you get 2 points for medium shades for sets of 3 and 4. So for every set of 3 and 4 that we have on our board, we're going to get 2 points for that card. So every set of 3 and 4 will have 2 points, and we'll show you kind of a quick way to count that at the end of the game. Color diagonals. This I kind of think is pretty self-explanatory. If you can keep a diagonal going, you get that many points. So if your diagonal has 4 spaces connected, like the blue here, you're going to get 4 points. If it's
and then you also get 2 here, and then those 3.
No, you count it as one single.
Are you sure?
Yeah, adjacent, diagonally adjacent.
Okay.
Well, I think that would be 6. I really do. I think that's. Or I'm sorry, that's just 4. That is just 4. And
We've questioned the scoring on this game multiple times. So if anyone knows,
yeah, feel free to correct us. But that's how we've interpreted it.
We've Googled it multiple times.
Because that's the rule. That's the only thing in the rule book. It's funny. It just kind of repeats what the cards are saying. So they're definitely on like the shades. There's a lot of debate over how to count the shades online. So last one is going to be row shade variety. You're going to get 5 points for every row that you have that has a different number. So you're going to have to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. You know, some variation where all the numbers are different across the row. One of the hardest things to chase. Like you always get like 1 or 2, but hitting all 3 or hitting 3 or all 4 is kind of difficult. So with that, we have our way to kind of chase cards. What are we going to do with these glass tokens through the game? Well, there are bend the rule cards, essentially. These are construction cards, I think is what they're called in the game. So you use these construction stones to bend the rules a little bit.
Yeah, this is a good one. After you draft a dice, you can
I'm going to pull it up because it's kind of hard to see on the camera.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can get that. You know, grinding stone. After drafting, flip the die to its opposite side before placing it. So if we were to roll a die, and I needed, you know, I've got 1 up here in the top corner, right? And I'm like, I really need to fill the 1. Well, if this card has not been played, I simply just take 1 of my tokens, place it on it, and then I get to do the action that it states at the bottom of the card. Okay, I can do construction or an action and draft, because we're going to talk about dice drafting here in a minute, each turn. So I can do that once. You get 2 turns per round. I can do an action or construction card and draft. I can do both options. I can't do 2 of each in the same turn, but I can do 1 of each, totaling 2 moves total. So we've explained how the cards are going to be set out. In this game, of course, we've got the after drafting, flip the die to its opposite side before placing it. Our other one is move any 1 die in your window, ignoring color restrictions, which would be our color restrictions in our tiles. You've got to obey other tile placements, so that means you can't place a 1 here or 5s here. You know, you gotta play the rest of the rules. You just can ignore the color value. And then lastly, move any 1 die in your window, ignoring value restrictions. So not only can we ignore color restrictions, we can ignore these value restrictions too. Still must obey all the other rules in the set. Okay. I'll let you kind of explain the die and the drafting. So there are 10 rounds in a game, and we're going to show you how we kind of start the game here. So let's just start playing, and we'll roll, and then we'll kind of explain how.
Yeah, the turns are a little funny until you kind of start.
They're definitely funny with 2 people playing. This game plays up to 4, so when you have more players, the turn sequence makes more sense. But you're essentially drafting kind of like a snake draft. So player 1. Whoever starts, player 1 will roll the die, and you always have 1 more die than there are players rounds. So if you have 2 players, that's 4 turns total per player, so 5 dice. If you have 4 turns, that's 8 turns per player. You would need 9 dice to roll. So you always have 1 extra at the end, and that's to place on your marker for the round. So let's kind of just go ahead and kick it off. Let you lead it.
Alright, so me getting to roll first, I also get to draft a die first.
Yep, the person who rolls first gets to draft.
And you can, starting, you can place your first die anywhere on the edge. It can be anywhere on the edge, but it has to be on an edge.
Alright, so what are you going to play first? We're going with your color shade. I don't think that's a bad idea. So she's gotten to go. Normally, so I'm player 2, I would go next. If there was a player 3, that person would go now. But since there's not, it's come to the end of the players. And so now, starting with the last player to draft, they'll start first, and you'll work the opposite direction. So in this instance, player 2 will always, in our game, have 2 back-to-back picks. So I'm going to pick that 2 first. And I think I'm going to do that next. Because once you place your first die, as long as it's touching an edge, as long as your dice is touching another dice, you can place it. Mm-hmm. You can't come down here and start on another row because your dice won't be touching. But once you place your first dice, you can then place any additional dice just by it touching. So I did my two. You get a turn.
Mm-hmm. And you've left me a lot to choose from.
I know.
So I'm just gonna take that, and then the turn or the round ends, and the remaining die goes right there.
All right, and then we're gonna pass our dice bag. Let us know how the game looks to you so far. Does it make sense? Can you see everything? I know on the camera angle it's a little different. We're trying to get the whole game in the picture for you guys to kind of enjoy, and I'm hopeful by the end of it it's going to be really colorful. So, all right. Looks like I've got 2 blues, purple, a green, and a yellow. Let's see. Where do I want to go now? So I do know I've got to do purple, but I can't place this 2 here because guess what? There's a 2 right there. So I can't pick up that purple. No, sir. Can't do it. But I can maybe do this number and get a 5 in there. So that'll be Anastasia's turn.
I'm going to take the purple 2 here. Work on the diagonals. I get to go again.
Yeah, you do.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Also, once per turn, you can also pay to do one of these. So,
correct.
Yeah.
I mentioned it early on, but I think it's worth reminding right here because you're in your turn, right? Yeah, so you can draft die, you can construct.
I'm going to take the blue 3.
One thing I don't think I did explain earlier is that if somebody's already played one and there's already a token on it, to play, you can play it again, but you've got to spend 2 tokens this time. So anytime, if 1 token is already on, it's going to cost 2 tokens each additional time that card is played. So first time is 1 if it's empty. If it's not empty, you've got to pay 2. And I need to pick another card, don't I? Or no, dice 2. I think I can do that here. So let me fix that. It's going to bother me later on. All right. I'm going to put you back, and let's throw you over there.
All right. Okay. The game is just so pretty. Like, I just enjoy playing it because it's just very aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah, no, it is.
Okay. That one right there. All right, your turn. That was a purple 3, in case you can't see it.
Yeah, you still can't play. I don't really want to play that right there just yet. Let's do a red one here. I get to go again, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't have color variety there. Or do I want to throw it there? I'm going to do that. Your turn?
Yeah, can't really play the purple anywhere. So, take that one. Alright. End of round.
Okay.
Yeah, the first couple times we played this, it did take us a while, but after we played it a couple times, we can play it in about 15 minutes or so.
I'd say, 15 to 30. It just depends. Sometimes you, kind of overanalyze.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you sit there going, I should do this.
Oh, man, I should have done this.
I don't know what to do. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah.
wait, no, I get to go twice.
You get to go twice.
Yep. Gotta make sure I can actually.
Okay. And my turn.
Was that a 1?
Hmm?
Just checking on you.
I mean, you got video evidence.
Just checking.
Got video evidence if not. I can see. Tell you what, I think this camera angle gives me a competitive edge. I'm like analyzing what you're doing here. Looking around. Yeah, watch that dice. It kind of went off screen here for a second. We gotta keep you honest.
Here we go.
Okay. Well, I think I gotta pretty much take this guy. Man, that's a tough one for me. I think I'm gonna go ahead and take that. And then going to take you. Ooh, but I'm gonna lose. How do I want to do that yet? What's the flip side of you? 2. Can't do the flip side of either one of those. That doesn't help me out, does it? Okay. Two, three, four, 5. Boom. All right, let's see what I got here. I don't know. I got a bunch of reds. Let's get you guys sorted out. And purple, and not purple, green. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I feel like I need a 5 here. Can't put a red there, so let's put that. And we'll close out that and get. Yeah, let's get that. Let's get that 5 points for shade variety there.
Nice.
You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got a straight.
Nice. Oof. I don't think I even read this one. What's this one?
Move any die, ignoring shade restriction.
Oh, okay. About, yeah. Value and then color. Okay. Well, neither one of those really helps. Let's see. Let's just take this. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I get to go again. Sorry.
Yep, you get to go again.
If I can. I don't know if I can even. Well, let me see. I'd like to put it there. Ooh, but I could flip it. What is a 5? Flip 2. A 2. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, so I'm going to pay. Little token here. Flip my 5 to a 2. And it's going to go right there. Right? Check me?
Yeah, I think you're fine.
Okay.
Because it can be diagonal. It just can't be on the side.
Yeah,
She can't share a side.
Yeah.
And I think I can play this here now. So let's do that.
Nice.
Okay. To you. Get a sip of my Cahaba Blonde. Yeah, another shout out. I shouted you guys out in my break earlier, but I know you weren't watching because, you know. But Cahaba Brewing Company, appreciate you. One day they're going to tune in, they're going to see I've been sponsoring them for free. Yeah, Jake, I think if you're still here, I definitely showed the wife this. Told her I picked the wrong box.
Yeah, I was a little pissed. I was like, dang.
Nah, but it's funny.
Yeah,
I'm laughing. That is so awesome.
Yeah.
I cannot believe Lando was hiding out in there.
Oh, it's all great.
Yeah, Jake, I looked that up. That card's been consistently going for over $150. It's crazy. Crazy. Definitely hope to see that in the background of Jake's streams next time, next to the Spider Pig, Spider Ham.
Alright, your turn.
My turn. Okay. Well, we're trying here.
Sorry, I left you all the snake eyes.
Yeah, I know. It's like, do I need a 6? Do I need to spend 2 points to flip it? First and foremost, we get this one. Oh, I'm not going to get. What was under there? Another 6 or a yellow.
A new sketch of what, Jake?
Right, my turn again. I did a draft and I did a action.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jake hit some pretty cool Marvel cards too.
Nice.
Okay. Oh, it's a tough one. Okay, where are we? 1, 2. I got ones on all of these. I'm gonna spend another 2. Expensive round. I'm gonna change this to a 6. Okay. Oh, he said he has a couple. He's got a Spider-Ham versus Thanos, Spider-Man, Carnage, and Venom. And the third is a Nor Spider-Man with Spider-Ham.
Nice.
Are those custom sketches or are those like out of a box? I bet you it's a custom sketch. Oops. Okay, we got lots of 6s this time. 6s and 3s. 6s and 3s. Yeah, I don't know why they do that. Why they have the 3 going that way and the 2 going that way. I'm sure there's a reason. Okay, your turn. Yeah, I remember seeing, I want to say the Black Noir. Was it the Black Noir? Get Adam? I think that sounds familiar to me, too. I'm going to have to look that up. Pull out the trusty phone. Here you go. He just, no, this is not what I saw. That's cool, though.
Oh, that's sweet. I like the Thanos. That's awesome.
Spider Pig versus Thanos. That was pretty cool looking. Thanks for sharing that.
Sorry, I get to go again, but I'm going to have to spend money.
Yeah, spend it. Spend it.
I mean, I don't have to, but it'll mess up the my rose shade variety goal.
Yeah, it looks like a booklet. It definitely looked like a booklet. So I bet you that did take a custom case. I've had a couple of booklet cards, and the one touches form are kind of obnoxious. They're so large, but as long as you've got somewhere to put it, not a bad deal. Uh-oh.
I know, I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. So I'm saying, uh-oh. You're stumped. You got 2 more rounds after this. One. Oh, you're drafting?
Yeah. I'm just gonna miss the rose shade variety goal for that row.
Oh, yeah. I'm trying not to bust mine up, but it's going to happen.
Yeah, it stinks. That's okay.
It's going to happen. It's just a matter of time. Okay.
You need some yellows there, sir.
Actually, I don't want to mess up my row variety there. I can't put it there. Let's do that. Live to roll another day. Here I'm bragging about like always filling out the 6s, and I'm probably gonna miss it here. Not feeling too confident getting 2 yellows. I got three shade restrictions.
Ooh, yeah, definitely take that one. Sweet. Okay, your turn.
What's the other side of that? Oh, I can't do that either. I'll break the variety there. And then can I move? What's underneath you? One. Well, I've already broke that there. What does it matter if I break it here too? Okay. Your turn.
Took the one I needed. That's okay.
No, if I did say bust your nut,
I don't think that's what he said.
I don't think I said that, but you know, accent's pretty thick, and I've learned my lesson about double booking a break and a game stream, because I feel like I just marathoned that break. It was exciting, a lot of highs on the lows.
Yeah.
Real emotional turmoil. Let's see here. Last round. Am I gonna? Oh! I got the one I needed. I got what I needed. I hear what I want to. That's what my wife says. Oh, sorry. I didn't realize those were over there. I hit the 4 that I needed here to complete that road shave variety. And I hit a diagonal. I got my diagonals taken care of.
Dang it.
You got all those chips over there to spend?
I know.
Or tokens.
I'm gonna have to, I think.
I laughed. My wife said she thought she lost one, but these look suspiciously like fish tank rocks to me. In fact, I've literally got, no joke, I've got purple ones from the kids' fish tank over here that were confiscated as contraband the other day. Look at that, same rock. And this was bought definitely at Petco in the fish supply section. It's the same thing. It's just painted purple. Look at it. Let me just flip them out.
Fancy.
I don't know. I kind of like the clear ones better.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. These aren't mine. Whoops. Better before I start stacking my tiles
points.
over here,
Yeah.
getting extra points. Let me put those up. Whoops.
Shoot.
Yeah, definitely aquarium stones. But that's okay, Sagrada. I see you. You're still trying to be beautiful.
Under here.
You're not fooling me, though. Not with a toddler.
Yeah.
Ruh-roh.
I know. I'm trying to figure it out.
You're going to make us all wait 15 minutes to get beat. I'm not a patient board game player, so forgive me. Like, why haven't you moved already? You not figured it out, Joe? I mean, you trying to decide if you want to lose by 5 points or if you want to lose by 10 points. I'm just saying.
Hey.
Just joking. I'm sorry. Don't beat me up.
Yeah. Okay. Just for the sake of brevity and time, I'm just going to take.
Yeah, you'll find
Whatever.
it funny. You know, I have the camera, overhead camera there. When I was doing the break earlier, can I put that forward?
I get to go again.
Oh, you do? Sorry. I had to lean kind of forward. I was like in everybody's face. I'm sure when I go back and watch them, I'll be like, oh my God, I need to shave. I should not have been that close to the camera. I really wasn't planning on breaking the Star Wars today. I didn't really think it would fill up by the afternoon. I hadn't had a lot of chance. Like, I didn't have a lot of time today at work. I was real busy. So I think the only thing that went out were like the scheduled tweets. But then like at 4:30, it's like, oh, it's full. I can break this. Let's go. Because I was contemplating taking the last couple of spots just to break it, get in on it, but there were a few people still chasing it, so
All right.
it was a good break.
I think I'm done. I gotta check, make sure I didn't mess up anywhere.
I can't play there, and I guess I could say move it and try to ignore it. Hold on.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do up here, but I was like, yeah.
Oh, I can't do that. Oh, I can't do that because it's a blue one. Well, shit.
Mancala, yeah. They are a lot like Mancala stones. I loved Mancala when I was a kid. We need to get that. I haven't played that in years.
Mancala, I'll have to look that up. I probably need a refresher.
Yeah, I can teach.
Oh, yeah, I felt like the camera was in my face. Like I said, I was not in the command center, and I wasn't in normal break position. Which is good though. You should always kind of like spice up, how you do stuff. No sense in doing the same thing all the time. But boy, yeah, I was like reaching across the table real far because like it was set up in board game mode. Not how I will do it next time. I don't think I can go. There's probably something I can do. Can I move you over? No, you're. How many do I have? Yeah, actually, I think I can. So let's move you down here. Okay.
Nice.
And I got to pay one to ignore the shade variety, I think. No,
you don't have to.
But I don't have to. But that's what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to pay 2.
Can you?
Oh, no, I can't. Because I don't have it placed.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah, because I have to move at that point. No, I can't play. I cannot play. I don't believe.
Okay. You take that one back.
Yeah, put it back. And actually, I need to fix this because this.
I was gonna say. I was like, that doesn't look right.
Let's see. It was there, and this was here.
Okay.
So.
Cool. All right. So when there's extra, you stack them up here on the scoring board. All right. So that's it.
Yeah, that's the game. That's the game.
Yeah,
to kind of give you yours is filled out. Why don't you? Let's pick yours up for just a second. But yeah, really pretty game. Kind of hard to tell in the light, but once you hit it from a certain angle, they kind of shine. The dice are a little shiny, so a lot of fun. That's where you get the stained glass window feel, and just a colorful game. Really a lot of fun to play. So let's do some quick scoring. So once you finish the game, you can pull all of these off the table. You don't need your construction cards anymore. And then you can dump the dice on the round board and flip it over.
Flip it over. That's your scorecard.
Yep, there's your scorecard. So we also have these cool little nifty scoring tokens that you might not have even noticed were on our boards. But what we'll do here is I like to kind of even up any missing pieces. So since I'm missing one, I'm going to take one token off my board to get me to 0. Okay? And then I have 2 additional tokens, so I should have 2 points now.
And I have a complete window, and I didn't spend 4 of my. So I start out.
Yep, so let's pull those off. Yours are kind of hard to see in the light.
I know they are. Yeah.
But you did have 5 there, so. And then these cards. So let's do our shade varieties first. So this card is going to add. Let's see if we can get it into. Well, let's do that overhead.
Yeah.
So shade varieties. Sets of 3 and 4 values anywhere. Each dice only counts for 1 set. So that's why you can't do both ways. It only counts 1 time. So let's count my sets. So the 3s and 4s are 1, 2. Oh, that'll be easy. So we kind of go through and we count how many 3s we have. Now we're going to count how many 4s we have. 1, 2,
3.
Okay. So not very many there either. So that's not fun. So essentially, I'll take my bottom number and times it by the top number, so 6. So 2 times 3, and that'd be if you have other row and shade varieties where you count more sets, and in that case you take your top 2 numbers because that's the most that you would have. So I'll have 6 points here to get me to 8, and then
three fours. 4 3s and 3 4s.
4 3s. 3 4. So 4 times that's 12. You got 12 points there. Good job. All right. So that one is done. Count of diagonal adjacent same color die. So let's see. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's what I've got. Do you agree with that? So that's going to give me 19.
All right, so obviously I counted this wrong last time we played. So let's say like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
This is count of adjacent, so I'd count that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 is what I count.
Okay.
So that would be 30.
Mm-hmm.
Easy. And row shade variety. So that's just differences across. Only got 5 points. Ooh, terrible game for me.
I got 3. I'm sure. Yeah. I got 3.
Oh, wow. Go to you. It's a good game for you.
Mm-hmm.
So that'd be 45. You almost flipped the board on me.
Sweet.
Or flipped the token.
Yeah.
All right, so that counts those. The only thing we have left are our secret mission cards, which you definitely got more than I did already off the bat. So let's see. I'm going to count up how many I have here. 10, 14 for me. That makes that easy. So that's 38. 19. So that's going to give you 55. We're going to flip it over to the 50 token. And then you said 19?
Mm-hmm.
So we'll go 64. 64 to 38. Wow, good game. Cones of Dunshire. From Parks and Rec, somebody's talking.
Oh, gosh. Oh, my gosh. I totally forgot about that.
That's too funny.
Huh?
Have a good night, Jake. Yeah, we may call it 2 after one game.
Yeah.
Kind of late for us,
late.
too. But, nah, TENVIP. Why does that sound familiar? TENVIP. I appreciate you stopping in to say Cones of Dunshire. I really do appreciate the game, or the Parks and Recs reference there.
Yeah.
You can actually buy the game, I think. Pretty sure.
Oh, that's
you can
awesome.
buy it.
Well, we should get that.
No, why would you want to play this terrible game? Well, appreciate you guys kind of hanging out with us for a little while tonight while we played some board games. Definitely some stuff we'll be doing more of in the next coming weeks. Hoping to do a board game every other week with you guys for one night, play a couple. But thanks for joining us, and I hope everybody has a great night.